right, congratulations. You want to start an LLC in Wyoming. I'm going to walk you through all the steps that you need to take in order to get your LLC filed. As a disclaimer, I need to say I am not going to actually file an LLC. I am going to just walk you through those steps. This is for educational purposes only. I'm not going to file anything, but I will answer all of the questions and show you exactly how you are supposed to get this set up. The first thing is you have to come up with a business name. Now, I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty on how you come up with a business name, but there are a few things you have to think about. There's some words that you can't have in your LLC business name. You can't have bank, you can't have trust, you can't have nonprofit. So make sure those words are not in your business name. Another thing too is you need to have LLC attached to that name. So if it's Bob's Lawn Care, it's going to be Bob's Lawn Care LLC. That is going to be the entirety of your business name. Another thing is make sure that the business name that you want to use is available in your state. So you go to the Secretary of State website for Wyoming, and if you click on the link below, it'll take you to this website. Now, another thing you want to think about that is really, really important, make sure that the business name that you want to use is available for your website. The last thing you want to do is go through this entire process, pay the filing fee, only to find out your name isn't available to create a website. So do some research and make sure that it is available. All right, now we're on the Secretary of State website for Wyoming. You're going to come up here and click on Business E-Filing, and you're going to click here, Form or Register a New Business. And then you're going to hit Start Now. For an LLC, it's a $100 filing fee, which is very reasonable. All right, now in this section, you're going to choose the business entity type, and we're doing an LLC domestic. All right, now down here, you will have to click that you are aware that all the information that you're going to be entering in is public information. So click on that and hit next. So if you're looking for the business name search tool, you click on this just to make sure that the name you want to use is available for Wyoming, for your state. So you'll click on that. I'm assuming you've already done that at this point. So we're going to go to the business name. You'll put your business name in here. Make sure you include LLC on there, confirm the name, and then go to next. All right, now for this section, it's just asking you if you want to delay the effective date. I don't. I want this to be filed as soon as possible, so I'm not going to delay the effective date, so you can just hit next. So for this section, the first time I filled it in the LLC, it kind of threw me off. I didn't know what a registered agent was, and so I thought it was some sort of professional that I had to hire to be my registered agent, when in fact, you are going to be your registered agent. The registered agent is the person that is responsible for receiving communication from the state for legal documents, filings, anything that the state wants to send to you about your business. This is the person that they're going to send it to. So it's going to be you. So you're going to fill out your information right here, fill all this information out, and then hit next. All right, this next section is going to be your principal address. So that is going to be the address for your actual business. Now, a lot of people just do this from their home, and you can do that. Or if you already have an office or a warehouse or something set up somewhere else, you can use that as a principal address, but you'll fill that out here with all of your information. LLC filings are just putting your name and your address in a bunch of times. So the mailing address, you'll just put the same thing. You'll put the same thing down there. So put that there. We will get to the next page after that. All right, for this section, it's the organizer. You're just going to put your name and address. And once you start putting your name in, you won't have to put in an organization. So don't worry about that. You'll hit add and then next. All right, the additional articles section. This is completely optional. I never add anything to this. You can upload stuff if you want to. I don't. So I'm just going to hit next. All right, now this section is really important. It is just making sure that this is just the confirmation review page. Make sure that everything in here is correct. You want to make sure that you have no spelling errors. It's the right address, the name, everything is good. Double and triple check this, because once you submit this and you want to make a change, there's a change fee that's associated with that. And depending on the state, it can be $25 to $50 just to change that. So make sure that it's all correct. And then once that's correct, you'll hit continue. All right, this is the signature page, and this is where I'm not going to fill anything out because I'm not actually filing anything, but you will just agree to all of this. You'll put in your acknowledgement that you've read everything. And then as an individual, then you'll fill all this out with your confirmation email, and then you'll go to the next page. The next page is just going to take you to the payment page, and you're going to enter in your credit card information. And then once you have entered that and hit submit, it will submit that to the state. They'll give you a confirmation email letting you know that they've received your filing. And then depending on the state, it can take 3 to 7 business days for them to process it and file it. Once it's been filed, they'll send you a confirmation email letting you know that it's been filed, and then you will have your articles of incorporation. Now, your articles of incorporation are very important. You need to have your articles of incorporation in order to get your EIN, and that is your employer identification number. That is essentially your social security number for your business, and you can't do almost anything with your business until until you have that. You need your EIN in order to open up a business banking account, to hire employees, to pay your taxes, to get insurance for your company. So you have to get your EIN. There are companies out there that charge you $100, $200 to do the filing for you, which is insane because it is absolutely free. There's no filing fee associated with getting your EIN. So click on the link below and it'll take you to our page that has a video with step-by-step instructions on how to set up your EIN. We also have a business starter pack that has all of the documents that you will need in your first year of business. It has an operating agreement that is completely customizable, and you will need an operating agreement along with your EIN to open up a business bank account. We also provide non-compete agreements, non-disclosure agreements, non-disparagement agreements, documents that right now you probably don't realize that you need, but you will definitely need them. There are over 30 business documents that I have curated over the past 15 years of running multiple successful companies. I honestly wish I would have had this starter pack when I started my first LLC. It would have saved me months and months of headache and research, and not to mention probably thousands of dollars. The nice thing about this is a one-time purchase, and you have all of these customizable documents for life. There are other companies that have similar services, but they charge you an annual fee in order to access your documents. We also have a community of entrepreneurs that can answer all of the questions you're going to have while establishing and growing your business. Questions like, how do I hire an employee? What paperwork do I need to have them fill out? How do I fire an employee? How do I protect my company from legal liabilities? How do I deal with angry customers? How do I deal with angry employees? What do I do if I get a bad review from a customer? How do I get to the top of Google search results for my company? How do I create a website? What is the most effective way to advertise through social media? How do I file my business taxes? We have answers for all of these questions and more. Go check out our business starter pack. It will be one of the best decisions that you make as a business owner. Listen, save yourself from all the mistakes that I made the first time I started an LLC. Click on the link below, get the starter pack, and let's get your business growing.